Hello, you guys. It's Gigi coming to you with an update on Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. Honestly, you guys had asked me, a few of you have asked me to update on the reading. They honestly don't need an update because the other reading the other day really covered it, but I will do this. But I'm just going to do it so you know, kind of going further. If there's like a day or two that passes, and I already kind of covered that she was trying to be single and breaking away from him a little bit. So you know that there's probably not much more that the cards are going to read too tight. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this, start by clearing these cards off. Okay, I'm going to talk about Ariana. Very good. Ariana and Pete. Give me 1 second here for those of you watching this in the future. Ariana and Pete Davidson. Ariana Grande. Okay, let's see what's going on with them. What's going on with Ariana and Pete? What's going on with Ariana and Pete? Oof. All right, let's see. Well, definitely, as you can see here with the cards, this is what I see from what I know, plus all that two long videos I did the other day with this. Her union with, is this a 6? Yeah. Her union with Mac Miller was something a lot more valuable. I think she wasn't able to realize it at the time. Definitely, I'm reading that again for her. She wasn't able to realize the value that she had and the specialness, the full, real specialness with Mac Miller. And now that he's unfortunately passed away and so suddenly, you know, she's been able to like see through a completely new lens. And I think that probably being with Pete allowed her to kind of see the contrast too a little bit. But even on its own without Pete, she could see the great amount of love that she has had with him. And now I feel like they weren't able to recognize that because I feel like they actually, when they were together and stuff like that, they drank a lot or something like that. They spent, time imbibing or just being, under some kind of substance, in my opinion. But remember, the cards are for entertainment purposes only. So all this stuff is alleged information. She deeply values him. They had an unbelievable deep connection. And due to that, I feel like she just wants to, wow, this is really kind of beautiful in a way, though, in all ways, actually. It's really, really beautiful. She wants to connect with him in a new way. They may have still have some kind of connection in a way. I don't 100% get that, but she knows it. I don't think if she feels him or anything, I mean, like he's coming into her dreams or anything. I don't think that right now. But I think she knows something really, like her soul spoke to her about this union. And she is really honoring that. I think she may decide to go away on a spiritual trip. I told you guys that before. She is definitely, I feel like she's definitely done with Pete. That doesn't fully mean anything. But well, with this card here, I feel like this is a done deal, at least based on the energy lines of today. Whether or not she kind of goes through something, her full intention is not to go back to this dude. Like, she's done. Done. It feels like she even kind of blocked him. I don't know. We may get reports that she like unfollowed him on social media or something like that over the next couple of days. But in addition to that, I think she's noticed some things in herself, some of her own inconsistencies and kind of being very elusive in relationships and now kind of wanting to cut that out of herself. She's going through some major stuff here. She knows that she wants love. This is so heavy and so sad all of a sudden. And having said all that, even though this is so heavy, it's way fucking better than Drake's fucking toxic reading. Oh my God. Not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just saying, I don't know if I could read for certain celebrities going forward. Whew. All right. So, yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of subconscious, unconscious stuff that she's going to be going through. She may have a lot of developments and stuff like that. Whatever, if she's like a drinker or something, she may decide to kind of like get out of that too. But I do see her really trying to look at getting rid of her own demons and knowing how she pulled certain relationships in because she's afraid to show up and be showing up 100% herself in these relationships. And so many of us have that same issue and stuff like that. And she's looking at the type of guys or the type of partners that she pulls in. And it's like she's onto it. She knows that it's something within herself that she wants to change. And she knows this so deeply based on the value she had with this relationship now that the other person is transitioned off. It's pretty sad, but she's getting a lot of strength. This is giving her a lot of strength. I feel like she definitely feels that she kind of missed an opportunity with him. So, and she's heard about that, obviously. So let's see what else is going on. I don't even see Pete up in this. Let's see what's going on here. Maybe suddenly he came out. I just feel like, again, she's trying to figure out her way. I do feel like it does involve traveling. I do feel like it may really very well involve her trying to weave in her work along with having a nice spiritual journey. She may end up in like Nepal or something like that. She may, or France or Switzerland. But I feel like she may just end up in Nepal. That would be kind of good for her to be at that higher elevation because, a lot of the energy and noise that's on the regular plains, like those mountains are super high. So she'll be like above a lot of all the drama and she can just relax and just kind of get rid of the energetic noise. I feel like Pete on the low comes back to her, tries to apologize to her. I feel like he was very heavy-handed and I told you guys it looked like he had like some stalkerish energy or whatever. Like, I don't know. I feel like he like went through her stuff and at first maybe, like I said before, it was a little cute, but there was this other instance and maybe he overstepped the line a couple of times. He definitely did with his tongue. I think, with that comment about switching her birth control out, like minimizing and making their relationship into something that is like a mockery, and sort of using her to gain power from himself. And I had seen that the very first time when they talked about him getting engaged to her, how he was like, they were like, how, you're engaged to Ariana. Wow, how did that happen? Or something. And he was like, yo, I did though. I did get her to marry, I am, something like that. I was like, ew, really, dude? You seem like an asshole. Honestly, straight asshole. So I think she kind of gets it. I think he's trying to apologize, but he's really like not gonna get over that anytime soon. Like that type of behavior, this weird, heavy-handed possessiveness, but it's real stalkerish, this lack of trust, weird shit. Yeah, he just feels like, I feel like this is not only for her, but it's amplified because of her, but this is something that he's just dealing with all the time with other people as well that he dates. Okay, Nine of Pentacles over this. Yeah, I mean, I feel like she's gonna be somewhere, she could rent someplace. I really see her being on her own, just in really taking her time, kind of enjoying herself and in quietude, and in some place, well, she's really gonna work hard to keep that place secret. So I see this emperor person, and I kind of feel like, in a way, to me, it seems that it would be Pete showing up. You know, there's a lot of toxicity. I mean, he may become like a little bit of a bully, not abusive or anything, but just overwhelming, pushy, all these things. I think they did break up, but I don't think that on his end so much. I think he felt it and kind of knew it was coming for a little bit. Um, and I don't know if he's trying to play cool, but it feels like that because there's not really heavier aggressive energy in here. So I feel like he's trying to sort of play it down a little bit, but I mean, he's really wanting to apologize, for the things he said, because I think that was just over the top for her. But anyway, she's worn out anyway. She's worn out. She's tired. I don't think she'll be dating anybody new anytime soon. Um, Whatever the case, I mean, now comes a really ugly side of what I believe is Pete. I mean, super fucking ugly. I never seen this combination of the Emperor, especially in this deck. It specifically looks like this plus the Devil. I mean, so thank goodness. All of that stuff I believe will be over the phone, though. I don't think he's gonna really have a way to get to her. But and having said that, it's just gonna be fucking over between the two of them, in my opinion. Over. Any chance of having reconciled, which I don't see any of that because he's not enough for her. She realized, and this Mac Miller death has really ascended her to a different level of height and shed a lot of light on really how much she really wants to step into her true self. And there's a lot of her own personal demons and things like that. A lot, but this thing of not being able to really show the true you in relationships and attracting the superficial. I don't want to say all her relationships were superficial, but I get the feeling some of it has a superficial feel to it, or ends up having it. So yeah, she wants to break out of that. I think there's a side of her that's really like kicking herself, and will be for a while for having dated this dude. I hate to say it. I don't know where, she's really starting to like come into focus now. Like, really? Did I do that? They have some friends in common and stuff like that. This card doesn't represent this, but what I'm getting is that she kind of like is trying to figure out a way to block all of them too, because she doesn't want to be in the mix. She doesn't want anybody coming to her, because I think what I'm seeing is a little bit of a very small field. This looks like it's confirmation that he kind of uses their friends and common circles to try to manipulate her to, come back. And I see like, he could be manipulating people by just kind of crying to them. It's like, oh, Pete, he was so upset. Please just talk to him. So I feel like she's trying to get rid of that. So overall and in general, I feel like she's in a really good place. Let's see. Let's give her a truth bomb. So here it is, baby. If it doesn't light you up, you're not the right person for the job. So, she can feel good. And I think she knows this about having moved on. She really knows it. That ain't for her. I think this death really totally put a lot of stuff in perspective for her. Not only, like I said, for those of you who are just coming into the room, welcome. Not only for just really knowing by the relationship and the connection, really deep, strong connection with Mac Miller. They didn't really realize it too much because I think, like I said, when they were together a lot, they were drinking or something, and you know, now she's looking back and she was like, we had something absolutely highly deep and amazing. And what I'm in right now just ain't it. There's no offense to it or anything like that. But by the way, I missed the boat with this person because I wasn't showing up in my own way. And so that's how I see her looking at things, like wanting to break down that in her, because she wants love. She wants to, you know, she really wants to ground a relationship. And she would have preferred to have done that with Mac. But she's going to go honor him. I see that she's going to honor him. I think, you know, maybe like some kind of like candle burning or honoring or something like that. Yeah, I feel like she's running away from the fame right now. She may make an announcement. Yeah, I mean, she may make an announcement, or this may have been the announcement of the breakup or whatever. And the next thing is she's going away. She's doing something, you know. She may have like a little going away party or something like that, because she may really want to go away for a minute. I'm not fully sure here. There's a lot of dialogue. There's a lot of prayer. I feel like there's also this kind of communication and honoring of Mac Miller for her. You know, I think she wants to have a quiet moment to really honor him. That's what I feel in these cards. And you know what? By the time she does come back, she will have gotten herself personally, graduated herself to a place that she really feels like where she should be personally, you know. And when she's there, Nat, she's gonna be awesome. She's gonna come up with a gang of music. Okay, so she's gonna be fine. I don't see anything about Pete up in here, up in here. Okay, so I am going to, I don't know why I need to do this because it's like redundant, but I'll do this. I'll pull a couple love cards for her. This is so redundant. Yep. Yeah, here she is, like what she was doing the other day with Mac Miller. She's really reminiscing, in my opinion. And the chemistry, she understands the codependency that she introduced into the chemistry. You know, he had his own level too, but she really is seeing her part in this. And she's just really seeing the situation with Pete as a total codependent portion. I mean, he's going to try to get back together with her. I don't care what you say. These other cards came up for him the other day too. I think she's going away. Maybe he'll propose wanting to go away with her, but she's out of here. She's finished. She's done. I think she's over this dude. And I don't think he's ever going to really have a chance again. Yeah. And I think that she also felt like, I think I was feeling this sense of conquest with him from time to time. And I think she felt that too, like she was a little bit of trophyism for him. So I don't think she's really feeling that. This could be the one. I think this could be the one chance to like get out of here. Yeah, I just feel like with this, she's definitely like putting her foot down. Let me try to see if I can get some more information here, and then I'm going to end this video. All right, so if you guys are enjoying this video, can you do me a favor and please hit the like button? It really helps to bring more viewers to my channel, and allows YouTube to see that the video is actually liked and that it's of interest, so they'll rotate it more. So that would be great. I can't answer that. Never answer whether or not people are twin flames. Typically, I didn't see twin flame energy between the two of them, but I saw a past life. You know, it's like a definite past life relationship. It's a deep connection. They've known each other for multiple lifetimes. Okay, I don't see twin flame energy there, but that doesn't mean anything necessarily. There are times when I really do like twin flame energy comes in strong for people, and not for them though, but definitely past life, deep connection, known each other for a very long time, have a really great rapport, have a really loving, caring history together. Okay. Yeah. It's very sad too when you have these divine partnerships. Is what I'm learning is studying them a lot and stuff like that. The people who have these lovely divine partnerships and twin flame relationships and stuff like that, Their love comes from a higher level, not the earth plane. They both graduate down to the earth. A lot of times the male, it seems like the female is the one trying to correct the male, but it's usually really the male, um, and his absenteeism or something like that that usually stimulates growth in the feminine. In my opinion, it doesn't happen all the time, but it's happened often enough. Um, so, having said that, I mean that this is a divine partnership. They very well, and I want to be careful when I say this because I want to respect his passing, but sometimes people do divine partners in past life relationship people, they do kind of sign up to help someone break out of a pattern, a real hard pattern. And it seems that the data to me is showing in the cards that definitely has stimulated her like big time to look at herself and really embrace herself. So I would even go as far as to say this is just like this lifetime here, you know. I would say that they are, theoretically, so don't take this with a grain of salt, that they would be prepping themselves to really realize their love in a very healthy way in the next lifetime. But she needed to break through some last lessons. He's got certain lessons too, but usually what I see in a lot of twin flame and divine partnership is the male is the one who is incarnating in a certain way. You know what? I don't even want to talk about this. Sorry. I'm sure you guys get it. I'm not gonna go into all that. All right, so yeah, she's on a good path, and I think Pete has some lessons that he needs to learn, and some immaturity. But there's definitely separate. She is finished. She's finished. Finished now. She's finished 6 months from now. Finished 7 years from now, I believe. All right, guys. All right, great. So do me a favor. Can you guys please hit the like button? That would be great. Super appreciate it. I've already explained why, and it doesn't cost a thing for you guys to do that. These readings are a lot of work, and I'd super appreciate if you did that. Thank you very much. Anybody else would be very, very nice. If you could kindly hit the like button. I mean, guys, like if you're not going to hit the like button, you should just check out. We're still sitting here. Nobody else is going to hit the like button? Okay. So I'm going to check out, and I will see you guys another time. Bye-bye.